Our success and our failure has a deep connect with neuroplasticity. What is neuroplasticity all about? Neuroplasticity is the process by which our brain rewires itself, or there is a certain change within our brain in response to specific events. Neuroplasticity plays a vital role in storing information pertaining to various events. In addition to neuroplasticity, elements within our brain called the neurons or nerve cells also play a vital role in registering data pertaining to events, especially that of success. Now, neuroscientists were intrigued by the role of neuroplasticity and neurons in registering data pertaining to events, especially that of success. So, to substantiate their thoughts, they decided to conduct an experiment. So, they got a group of monkeys to be a part of this experiment. This group of monkeys were actually shown two pictures. One picture, which was picture A, and the second picture was picture B. So, the monkeys were instructed that when they see picture A, they need to look to the left. And when they see picture B, they need to look to their right. So monkeys who got the sequence right were rewarded with a drop of juice. And as this experiment was happening, the brain fluctuations or the various events within the brain were being recorded by these neuroscientists. So they were able to understand that you have these two parts of the brain, which is the prefrontal cortex and the striatum, and both these elements, the neurons within it, they got fired up whenever a monkey succeeded or possibly got a drop of juice on looking at the right side on watching or seeing a certain picture. So what they realized that on success, the neurons or the nerve cells within the prefrontal cortex and the striatum, they actually fired up and it fine-tuned the brain, whereby the response to success got that much more efficient. So these neuroscientists concluded that success impacts our brain. In fact, we learn more from success than from failure. So the scientists or the neuroscientists also understood or realized that when it came to failure, or the monkeys that possibly didn't get the sequence or the act right, there was no change pertaining to their brains, or there was no change in the brain activity. So what they did was to keep trying. However, the monkeys, whenever they got it right and whenever they succeeded, because of the neurons getting fired up and the fine tuning within their brain, the data pertaining to success was registered much more efficiently, and they were actually able to move from success to success in a seamless manner. Whereas those who failed, possibly because of the fact that the brain didn't register much, it was a case of just trying and trying again. So we need to understand, as a result of this particular study, and let me tell you, the brain of human beings is not very different from that of monkeys. So it's going to be a similar situation where with every success, even our neurons within the prefrontal cortex or the striatum would also get fired up and fine-tune our brain, whereby our response to success becomes even more robust. And unfortunately, when it comes to failure, there's going to be very limited data which is stored or registered, and that's definitely a cause for concern. So that makes it even more important for us to deliberate, introspect, and ponder on our failures more than the success. Because of the study, it's proved that the brain by itself has the power to comprehend about success and possibly fine-tune itself so as to learn from it and move from success to success. However, unfortunately, that's not the case with failure, because of which we have to be more cognizant and introspect deeply when we have an event of failure in our lives. We need to think it over as to what went wrong and how we could improve. That's going to be extremely important. So, neuroplasticity, neurons or the nerve cells play a vital role in terms of how we comprehend, approach, and learn from success as well as our failure. So, my best wishes to you to succeed, and also in case of the unfortunate event of failure, please introspect, deliberate, and try to analyze what went wrong and how you could get better. My best wishes to you. Thank you very much.